Live from Studio B and KPRC-2. Houston Live.
A Houston woman, Caryn Honig, needed a knee replacement, and she was told she would never run again. Now she's back to running marathons. Mel Camp is learning more about Caryn's treatment and how she's helping others as a result. Hey, Mel.
We have a super inspiring story coming up today on Houston Live. Caryn Honig has run 47 marathons. How many marathons have you run since you had a full knee replacement?
I have been able to run 2 full marathons.
And a whole movement has grown out of this to help raise awareness for suicide prevention. We're going to hear Caryn's story. It is coming up today on Houston Live.
Welcome back to Houston Live. Local woman Caryn Honig has run 47 marathons, and in 2021 she needed a knee replacement. But most doctors told her that after surgery she might never run again.
Not willing to live a life without her favorite pastime, Caryn went on a mission to find a doctor who could provide a solution. What resulted was something far bigger than anyone could imagine. Mel Camp met up with Caryn to learn more.
Caryn Honig was told she would never run again. Now she's back to running marathons and is gearing up to run Boston Marathon for the 5th time.
I went into Richmond Marathon in Richmond, Virginia this past November and qualified for Boston. And lo and behold, I'm doing Boston again. I was a young junior tennis player growing up. I was on the junior circuit. So I started traveling at the age of 13 years old, going from city to city, playing in national tournaments. And running became a coping mechanism. And then once college was over, I stopped playing tennis and became 100% a marathon runner.
When you knew you were going to have to get a knee replacement and when you had doctors telling you it meant you could never run again, I mean, how did that make you feel?
I was devastated. There is something about running, the endorphins and the way it makes you feel, and it really became a coping mechanism for me for life. And so when doctors all over the country told me you shouldn't run again, I was really sad and devastated.
Determined to find a doctor who could help, Caryn's research led her to Dr. Richard Berger, an orthopedic surgeon based in Chicago.
He pinky promised me that I would run again.
I knew that I could make her better, as I do with most of my patients, to get back to what they were doing before. Now, some patients want to run a marathon. They've never run a marathon. That's a little harder. But with Caryn, she's already been a runner. All she needed was a good knee, and I know I can do that for my patients.
I ran my first 5K about 3 to 4 months after my surgery. I've run 2 full marathons since my full knee replacement. I have one more Boston in me. It's a little bit hard to qualify. You have to do a certain time. I have a physical therapist. I have a running coach. I have a personal trainer, and the team of us got me to qualify.
And Dr. Berger's knee.
Dr. Berger's knee. Oh my gosh, that was the key, yes.
An MIT graduate, Dr. Berger drew upon his engineering background to design gender-specific implants and pioneer a minimally invasive hip and knee replacement procedure.
You know, it's amazing that 2/3 of knee replacements are in women. And most knee replacements are designed by men for men. Well, we made a different knee that's designed more anatomically like a woman.
I've sent patients to him. I have two really good athletes, 2 Iron women. They're both having knee replacements within the next month by Dr. Berger.
You traveled from Houston, but a big part of your consultations with Dr. Berger, all of that was done via telehealth using his BEST program.
That is correct. It is just like you're with the PA or Dr. Berger or the nurse.
The BEST program stands for Berger, Elective Surgery, and Telemedicine. So what we've designed is a program where you can come see us, get your initial appointment on the computer. If you want, we can even schedule surgery over the computer. You come and see us, you have surgery done. 2 of the patients I just did today were in that program, and we met them the day of surgery, and they're going to go back home in a day or 2. They have outpatient surgery. They're going to go back home. They're going to do great. I'm trying to make it easy for our patients, not just to recover with minimally invasive surgery done as an outpatient, getting better quickly, but the entire process to be as easy as possible to do what our patients want.
They want you to be successful, whether it's your goal is to go to the mailbox or to run a marathon.
In 2022, Caryn's father died by suicide.
It did me in. Yeah, probably the lowest point I've ever been at.
Would you say that because you were able to run, that got you through this really tough time?
Absolutely. Running is my community, and after my dad's suicide, it was the running community and my husband and daughters that really brought me back to life and created a purpose for me.
Caryn started Poppy's Run for Life to help with suicide prevention and awareness.
It's like, I'm going to call Dr. Berger. He has, thousands of patients? But I'm going to call him. I feel like I had a connection with him. I'm going to call him and just say, hey, would you be part of Poppy's Run? Would you, by any chance, want to sponsor it? And I don't remember who I talked to, but she said, I'll run it by Dr. Berger. I got a call within 10 minutes, and they said, Dr. Berger will sponsor your run. I know, it makes me cry. What a man. What a heart he has.
Suicide is just obviously terrible, but since the pandemic, it's gotten worse. And anyone who is willing to go out and do something, I really want to support that.
Our meaning and our purpose became Poppy's Run for Life. And being able to run again made that possible.
Wow.
Pretty incredible. For appointments with Dr. Richard Berger or to learn about the BEST program, you can call 312-432-2557 or simply visit outpatienthipandknee.com.
And there you can register to run or walk in the 5K or 1K Poppy's Run for Life happening this Sunday, March 17th at Hennessy Park in Houston. For more info or to donate to Poppy's Run for Life, you can head to poppysrunforlife.com.
Very cool.